Back to this segment that I so call the shit on my shelves, and I need to watch it. All right, we are journeying back to 1985 for a first time watch. I do have this on Criterion by the great Terry Gilliam. That is Brazil. I've heard a lot about this movie and how crazy and trippy it is and confusing as hell as the plot is. And a lot of that stuff is true. I've had it on my shelf for quite a while, so I'm finally like glad that we're getting to like watching some stuff that I've owned for a while and not being able to see. Uh, we talked about stacked cast a lot on this, and this one has a really great cast of actors we really do know and love. Jonathan Pryce, Robert De Niro, Ian Holm shows up, Bob Hoskins, and Kim Greist, Catherine Helmond, Jim Broadbent also shows up. But essentially, this film does follow a young Jonathan Pryce plays Sam Lowry. He works in the records department in this futuristic year of society, and essentially, it opens up with this really crazy sequence where it reminded me quite a bit of watching Minority Report, quite frankly, where these cops or these record holders break into these people's house and arrest them on site for some crime or something that they've done. I think it's from money they didn't pay back or something like that, and arrest him. And essentially what happens is that person they arrested was the wrong person thanks to a bug who died and followed on this machine of some kind. And instead of writing Buttle or a Tuttle, they wrote Buttle, and they arrested the wrong guy, and he had a heart problem and he died. So Jonathan Pryce, Sam Lowry character, had to do like this refund and pay this family back some money, but he gets caught into this web of craziness. And again, this movie is kind of bonkers, and I think Terry Gilliam, how is he able to construct this movie? And the entire runtime, I was thinking the editor is doing a killer job, because I don't know how, if this movie wasn't shot in sequence, how you would put this movie together. It's such a trippy and fascinating world. It has vibes of like not necessarily Blade Runner, but in the same vein of like the kind of like the just weird trippiness of it and the futuristic aspect of it. And I've seen several Terry Gilliam movies. He's primarily known for like Monty Python's type stuff, and the Monty Python and the Holy Grail and the Life of Brian. But I did review his movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I believe it was last year. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. And then I know Terry reviewed 12 Monkeys. So he is known for making these really trippy think pieces that I think that would benefit some recreational activities. And I definitely see if I was like on something like that, it would have tripped me out. And I think seeing Jonathan Pryce like kind of be in the same kind of headspace as I was during this movie, such a fascinating like piece of cinema. I hear so many great things about this movie. That's how trippy and kind of futuristic, and how it edited well, how well he it was edited damn good. Okay, anyway, how well it's edited, and all that is very true. Do I understand everything that happened? Absolutely not. I think Robert De Niro's character is really fascinating. Bob Hoskins is also really fun. There's a lot of fun stuff that does happen in the film, but it's so trippy. It's a film about being caught in the bureaucracy of just the day-to-day bullshit of the times you're living in, and kind of wanting to dream bigger and better, but being held down by the man at times as well. I found it very fascinating, and it's one that it's a film that deserves multiple rewatches to fully understand and grasp the concepts that it's trying to put out there. It's kind of messy at times, but it's also really well done, really well. And I'm at a really high 3.5 stars. I think I've seen several 1985 films, Reanimator and this one recently, and they're really 85 is a pretty good year for films, and I think Terry Gilliam does a really great job. Python is always going to be one of my Holy Grail, mind you. It's going to be my favorite Gilliam film, but Brazil, What a mind f of a film this is, but it's a super solid little movie there. So Brazil.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That is one of those that you just gotta go get lost in Terry Gilliam's mind for a little while, and you'll never regret doing that.
Oh, there was some stuff like when they were peeling back, like doing like like the kind of the skin grafting of the mom's face in that movie. It reminded me of some Requiem for a Dream, where Burstyn was like trying to get like her Botox injections or her face like redone. Like that's some creepy looking stuff, and then like it's really fun at the same time. So I definitely did not regret my time with Brazil. That's a really fun movie.
Was this a blind buy at the Criterion Flash sale, Adam?
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Yes, I've heard really great things about it, and it's one of those movies that are like I should watch this at some point, and so now I'm happy to say like I bought it and I've watched it. And I've enjoyed it. It's definitely a really good one to watch. So.
Yeah, I've never seen Brazil, but I have seen the sequence where the camera flies through the office building and it plays that music, which was the same music played in the trailer for Matchstick Men. And I've always liked the Office theme from Brazil, and but I've never wanted to watch it because I don't like Terry Gilliam. I do like Lost in La Mancha, but that's because it shows what a fuck up he is. But that is it's a cool choice and a cool blind buy. I know, isn't there like 5 different versions of it? Wasn't that one of the problems with it?
It could be.
Got chopped up, I think.
Yeah, and like I said, one of my biggest critiques, it was like I was so impressed by how well it's edited, because I'm like, it's hard to keep track of what's going on with as a viewer, because there's so many different things going on and different plot points going on that it's like I said, a mind f of a film, but at the same time, it's give props to the editor in that one. They were on some good stuff. Whatever.
Nice.